Hello guys, and welcome to the new episode. I would like to remind you that if you have any suggestions regarding the quality or improvements in the video, please let me know in the comments, and if you don't like the playback speed, you can adjust it from the video settings. Just like before, Daniel is again in a similar situation where he can't move, because girls were behind him. Woojin looked at Zach and Vasco and wonders, why were they so relaxed? Daniel dodged his punch, and this completely shocked Woojin. Daniel launched a jab like before, which created distance between them. He remembers his mistake from before, and corrected them. He successfully landed a hook, and after that a final punch, which knocked a tooth out of Woojin. All the members of Woojin's gang were in shock. Zach was frustrated, because Daniel was a boxer too. Vasco realized, the boy from the store knew Daniel, both of their posture and techniques were identical. He wonders, what was the connection between them? Woojin's girlfriend asks whether he was okay. Vasco told Woojin to take care of her. He also said, love is not something to be exploited. He looks at them and starts crying. Vasco told his boys to walk back, instead of using bikes, as they were not wearing helmets. Gun arrived at the situation, cause Yui informed him. He was surprised how Daniel has grown, and that's why he was ordered to keep an eye on him. The next day at school, Zach took the shoes. He asked Daniel to fight him, since Daniel was a boxer as well. Yui asked Zach to join her, to study for the test. Zach told her that he doesn't study. Daniel completely forgot about the test. Daniel has two bodies, the other one is exceptionally fast and strong, but the brain was similar to the old one. Daniel got a call from his mother. He told her about the midterms. She told him to study hard. In the background someone called her to clean the tables. Daniel realized how hard her mother was working for him. This turned the switch in him, and he decided to ace the test. He planned to take complete advantage of the situation. He decides to study the subjects that require memorization at night, because there was always free time at night. He decides to ask for help for the main subjects. He went to the top student of the class for help, that was Jay. Everyone was surprised watching them, the way they were communicating with each other. The second ranker of the class was jealous of Daniel and Jay, because they were having fun and they were good at study as well. After the school, he went to study with Duke and Jihu at the library. As soon as he entered, he had everyone's attention. Jihu told Daniel that Duke was fifth in his class. After the festival, Duke got appreciation from his class, and his streams went viral. Daniel wonders, even though they were similar, how did Duke got so much recognition? Maybe I used discrimination as an excuse to give up on my potential, Daniel wonders. Zach was trembling in rage, because he thought he and Mira will be together. He followed her again to the library, but the whole group was there. Zach asks Mira whether they should go somewhere else, to which she said no. They were creating a lot of noise, which bothered Jace, but Vasco was unaffected. Jace asks Vasco, should he go and talk to them? Vasco asks Jace whether their telepathy will work in the test. Vasco was still in the dark about that communication thing. Daniel studied from dawn till dusk in his new body. He also wonders whether he can change bodies and keep studying. Although he went to sleep with a tired brain, when he woke up in his other body, his mind was clear, as if he was starting again in the morning. Daniel started to memorize the subjects at the night in the convenience store. Zoe enters the store. She calls him Piggy and asks whether he was bored. Daniel wonders why Zoe was there. She wasn't buying anything, she was just standing there. Daniel asks her to leave. She asks, what if something bad happens again? She playfully teases him and asks whether he was single. She saw the books, and asked whether he was studying. She told him that she's going to come here at this time and teach him. Daniel thinks what's all this nonsense and felt suspicious about all this. She told him that she was a topper in maths, and this is how he began studying with Zoe at night.